Most of us take for granted our citizenship simply because we were born here, but it hasn't always been that way for everyone. It only became settled law because of one gutsy young man here in San Francisco's Chinatown.
President Trump signed the order that would deny citizenship to people born here if they didn't have at least one parent who was a citizen or permanent resident.
I have one message for President Trump. I'll see you in court.
State Attorney General Rob Bonta, himself a child of an immigrant parent, made the announcement that California had joined 17 other states in immediately challenging President Trump's attempt to end birthright citizenship.
The president chose to start his second term by knocking down one of our country's foundational, long-standing rights and disregarding our nation's governing document.
The first sentence of the 14th Amendment states, "All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside." But it took an 1898 Supreme Court decision to establish that it applied to everyone, regardless of their parents' status or nation of origin. A 20-year-old man named Wong Kim Ark, born and living in San Francisco, was denied re-entry into the country after a visit to China on the basis of the Chinese Exclusionary Act. Despite rampant discrimination against the Chinese, he sued, saying the 14th Amendment guaranteed his citizenship for having been born here. It took a year for the court to issue its ruling, which is now considered a fundamental piece of constitutional law. Professor Matt Coles at UC Law SF suspects the Trump administration will try to make the case that somehow it doesn't apply to the current immigrant community originating from south of the border.
But here, I just don't see how it's possible for anyone to do that. The language is plain, it's straightforward, the court has already interpreted it. There's just no wiggle room. I think this is just a harebrained idea, and let's see what we can do. Let's try anything. Why not? I think the sense is, what can we lose?
Speaking at the press briefing was Larry Yi, a member of San Francisco's Chinese Consolidated Benevolent Association, the same group that stood behind Wong Kim Ark more than 125 years ago.
Whatever Trump says, we need to fight it and fight it to the max and continue to fight this. Birthright is our right, is our civil right, is our economic right, and we'll continue to fight this.
Wong Kim Ark wouldn't have wanted it any other way.